So this is the moment I've been waiting for, the 8Bitdo S&K collaboration, their NEOGEO Wireless controller. It says it's for Windows, Android, or the NEOGEO Mini, and it can be used in 2.4 gigahertz wireless, does come with a dongle, also has Bluetooth, or can be used via USB, so wired and then 2 wireless options. I've really been looking forward to this. I ordered one of each. This is the only one that showed up. The other ones haven't yet. I don't know what's going on there. They haven't shipped yet, but it is what it is. Today I want to test this thing out. Clicky sticks are hard to make, remember, but 8Bitdo figured it out, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how that works out. But here we go. Let's go ahead and get this thing unboxed, start testing it. So I think 8Bitdo, they've been doing a lot of cool stuff lately, and this one just kind of caught a lot of us by surprise. And I'm really interested here. I don't know how hyped people are going to be for using it with the NEOGEO Mini. Would have been great if this came out alongside this when it was like, you know, really popular for a moment. I mean, some people still like these things, but it's died off. It's died off. But here we go. Here's the My version. And this does look and feel like a NEOGEO CD pad, but with the L and R buttons on top. So we have the original style layout, A, B, CD instead of A, B, CD, or however it was. Like this is what we had originally. Yeah, oh, it was A, B, CD. My bad. With the NEOGEO Mini controllers. These things, you know, it was just the analog stick instead of the clicky stick, and kind of weird getting used to that if you were accustomed to the original CD pad. So we have a couple extra buttons, select and start. Looking at this print job, I don't know. I think it looks okay, but it is a little grainy. It's a little raised, so it doesn't, you know, I don't know. It's not like bothering me touching that King of Fighters logo down there, but that ink is kind of raised a little bit. But there's the back. We have 2.4 gigahertz and Bluetooth option. Little slider. Always like these sliders. 500 milliamp hour battery. So I'm gonna we're gonna test it out. NEOGEO Mini, NEOGEO Arcade Stick Pro, the Analog Pocket, Nintendo Switch. But before we do that, I want to make sure there's no error, and I'm gonna check if there's a firmware update. But let's check what else comes in the box. Do get a little manual or fold out manual explaining the different connection options. What is that? D-pad switch. Press button combo for 5 seconds. Switch D-pad. Oh, okay. You can make it react as a D-pad left stick or right stick. Nice. 56 hours of play via Bluetooth. 33 hours via 2.4 gigahertz. What? 300 milliamp hour battery. Is that what I said? It says 500 milliamp hour battery on the back of this. And it says 300 milliamp hour. I'm confused, man. But okay. A typo one way or another. I don't know which is correct. But this, what else comes in here? What is this? Oh, I think it's, yeah, that makes sense. It's for the, boom. Plug this into the side, player 1, player 2 on the NEOGEO Mini to use this controller. Because it's not wireless. You have to use the dongle. There's no Bluetooth on this, right? Then you do have a 8Bitdo branded USB-C cable. And then the 2.4 gigahertz dongle. Anything else in there? Nope. But okay, I'm going to check if there's firmware update, and we'll be right back. Okay, so this is going to be my first test using this controller. I have it plugged into my PC with the little wireless dongle. We've got the Samurai Showdown collection loaded up on Steam. Instantly recognizes the controller. Had no issues. Didn't really need to set anything up. It is recognized an X input, so it's Xbox layout A, B, X, Y. But let's jump into a game real quick, Samurai Showdown 2. Why not see how this little clicky stick responds, and then get back to the rest of the video. But one thing, I mean, just holding this in my hand, this little switch for the 2.4 Bluetooth, I like that you have that instead of a weird button combination, but my finger keeps rubbing on it, man. I don't know what the heck, dude. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I kind of wish that was located slightly different. I don't know. Like, I just keep scratching at it, keep touching it. I guess I'll get used to it. As long as I'm not like accidentally sliding it, I guess. But let's see. This clicky stick feels great. Let's see if how it responds. Damn. Okay, I mean, I'm a NEOGEO fan, and this is cool so far. This feels legit. This feels legit. I like it, but we got to get back to testing some other stuff, different devices and whatnot. But this is really freaking slick, dude. Oh. Oh, can we get a perfect? Oh, no, we couldn't. Damn it. Okay, so we tried this out on the PC first. There was no firmware update, by the way, just the factory firmware. I'd imagine they would put newer firmwares later on to increase compatibility and stuff like that. But let's test it out on the NEOGEO Mini, which is what it's advertised to work for, real quick and see how things function here. Metal Slug X, why not? Very cool. So the one thing I'm noticing, which is a good thing, I'm glad it works that way, is it's proper. Instead of like, hey, A, B, C, D on this, and this being all mixed up because it's not laid out the same. No, this is A, this is B, this is C, this is D. So it functions just fine the way it should, and isn't all like goofy because of the way the system has the buttons laid out. So that's a good thing. Everything's responding well. Okay, so far I've tried the 8Bitdo on the Analogue Pocket Dock in Bluetooth mode, and I cannot get it to connect, but we have a couple other ways, so we're going to try it. I did check the 8Bitdo website, and this so far is not on the compatibility list for the Analogue dock, but you never know. So I'm going to put it back to 2.4 gigahertz and then plug in the dongle. I don't think this is going to work, but we're going to try wired next. So 2.4 gigahertz and Bluetooth, not yet. I mean, man, if this doesn't work on this, it's going to be a little disappointing because I really wanted to play NEOGEO on OpenFPGA and use this controller, but so far, no. No, we're getting nothing here. Wired and wireless, nothing's going on, unfortunately. That sucks. Hopefully they could update it because this could be useful for a lot of different games. Not just NEOGEO, but, you know, Game Boy Advance. Man, NEOGEO Pocket in the future, you know? Ugh. All right, let's move on. Okay, so I just plugged this in wired to the Switch, and it doesn't work. Trying to do the 2.4 gigahertz. Let's do it that way. Unplug that. Light is solid down there. Nothing. So, unfortunately, at this time, yes, this controller is as advertised. Windows, Android, NEOGEO Mini. Not much else at this time. It sucks that it doesn't work on the freaking Arcade Stick Pro. I did test this off camera. Didn't want to bore you with all that, but, you know, got it plugged into the TV, everything, and nothing. Just doesn't work. Works on the NEOGEO Mini just fine. Android devices. The PC, you know, Windows PC, and that's it. So overall, I do like what they've done here, but I don't like the lack of compatibility. I mean, it does what it's advertised to do. Like what it says on the box. They never said it was going to work on the Switch. They never said it was going to work on the NEOGEO Arcade Stick Pro. I just assumed it would. Maybe there's something I'm doing wrong. I mean, let me know in the comments down below, but I was at least a little hopeful that it would just work out the box on the Analogue Pocket at minimum. But yeah, at this time, Android devices, your Windows PC, and the NEOGEO Mini. You know, maybe there's going to be a few other things that you can try this on that it'll work with. But at this time, it's a little lacking with compatibility, unfortunately. I do think the overall build quality is really nice. These clicky sticks feel pretty good to me, fairly close to the originals. I really do like that. Buttons, everything's nice about it. You know, kind of gotten used to that little switch on the back with my finger touching it. But yeah, not a bad controller, just hoping it evolves a bit in the future. But let me know what you guys think. Really do appreciate you guys. Bye.